Hey y'all, it's your girl LA from the Lock Salon. So we're here on another Saturday, and the Lock Salon is open on most Saturdays. Today, I was actually doing a consultation for a prospective new client, and she politely didn't show up. So these things happen, right? When you are, any type of salon. I mean, my friend who is a cosmetologist, he has clients that cancel all the time because, whether it's the weather, really, his stuff is usually because of the weather. And things come up. One person, I think they wound up having surgery, so they had to cancel. So this is not something that I never expect. It's happened before. Um, and I guess it's best for me. Usually it happens when it's a consultation because people are on the fence about whether or not they're ready for um, their sister lives, ready to take this journey. Um, and maybe they're not ready for the money, or I don't know, maybe they were shopping around for the consultant and they decided to go to someone else. So it happens. We have to be prepared for it. That's why it's so important too that we have stiff um, policies, late policies. So her appointment was at 12 o'clock, and so by 12:15, she hadn't shown up and also had not called or text, to say that she was on her way, that she was running late. So I sent her a message and said that at 12:30, and I was probably being lenient, but I said at 12:30 I will have to consider your appointment canceled. And I also included that, let me know if you're interested in rescheduling. But after consideration, I might not let her reschedule because when I think about it, we had an appointment for last Saturday, and when I had text her to confirm the appointment, first she said, "Oh yes, I'll be there," because the appointment was made like a few weeks ago. She said, "Oh yes, I'll be there," and then she wound up texting right back and said, "Oh, that's Saturday. Are you available on Sunday?" And so I said, "No, I try to reserve my Sundays just for establishments, and I'll accommodate my current clients like I had to do last Sunday, but I try to leave my Sundays for me." And but anyway, so I said no Sunday, but we scheduled a Saturday, and she accepted this appointment. She didn't tell me anything like she works on Saturdays or anything like that. So this makes like the second appointment that she did not follow through on. So I'm just gonna say, okay, I'll see. I'm gonna be leery about scheduling with her. I'm definitely gonna make sure I do it at optimal convenience for myself. If this is, what she does, canceling appointments. But I was getting things all set up, and let me say, I wasn't going into the appointment like this. What I did, because since she is clearly wasn't showing up, I started retightening my own hair, working on the back section. So I was just kind of moving this hair out the way. I could move this hair out the way too, but I just hadn't gotten around to it. So I just put this in a ponytail while I'm working on the back. But I just wanted to show you guys what goes into preparing your consultation. I'm missing a couple of things, but this actually gives me a good opportunity to get my hands on those things. But I had my um, consultation worksheet that I was going to be going over with her, a client information card that I was going to go over, or that's for my information. But on the consultation worksheet, we just kind of go through to get a feel for the client, what knowledge they currently have about sister lives, what their current grooming habits, exercise habits are, and things of that nature, so that we can kind of let them know how Sister Likes is going to work with them. We we also ask about, are you on any type of medications that have any effect on, your hair? All of those things matter. The things that I don't have right now in my hand are my Sister Lock portfolio. Not my personal portfolio, but my Sister Lock one from the home office. We're supposed to go through that portfolio, even though it's very, very dated, but we're still required to do it. So we're supposed to have that. And then we also go over the product. So as I was waiting for her to come, I was like, man, where's my product sheet? My mentor had given me a product brochure. It's probably in my file cabinet over here. So I'll take some time to look for that. But in the meantime, I said, okay, I'm going to talk about products. I can actually show her products. So I got this together. So I got my little products that I had, my green tea shampoo, the starter shampoo, some herbal spray moisturizer, a moisture treatment, Sister Locks, also the setting lotion, and then also the infamous starter kit that we give our clients. After they have completed we completed their installment. So I was getting my little setup all together, and I had to pull these, out of my bathroom that sit on my shelf. But I'm kind of glad I had this experience because I think now I'm actually going to do this type of setup going further, with my consultations. Just have the products sitting right up front to actually show them. Let's see, another thing that I have, of course, we have, let me pull this down. Okay, we got our little setup. Not my coffee, that's mine. But we got tools, we got clips. Sorry, threw that on the floor. Clips, this. I got my blocking tools. And then I also have this measuring tape. Could you even guess what the measuring tape is for? I'm going to tell you. I'm just raising my tripod back up. The measuring tape. Okay. So we use this measuring tape to measure a client's, number one, measure the length of their hair. We take a measurement at the top of the head, in the back, and on the side of the head, and we kind of do an average. So we use that to say how many inches of hair do you have, because that's what the price is based on, for your establishment. And we also, this was news to me when I was working with my mentor, because I'm like, okay, I got, for measuring the hair, but she said, oh, we also measure their head, okay? We take our little thing here and we go like around the head. I'm gonna move my other way, okay? To measure the head to see, do you have like an average hair size? Let's see, what's mine? 23. But it's also, because I would also have to pull my hair out the way to kind of get this from under, move all of this hair out the way, because my hair is probably almost an average size. But what we do with that, the average size head is considered 21 inches. So if there's anything over 21 inches, it's up to the discretion of the consultant, but that could go into the final cost of your establishment, because the bigger a client's head is, the more laxer we have to establish, right? So things like that go into the base price, or not the base price, but go into the final price of a client's cost that they are provided. So yeah, so I have had all my stuff all ready to go, but homegirl didn't show up. Yeah, so well, that's the way the cookie crumbles sometimes. So I'm gonna spend a little bit more time retightening my hair, because when I retighten my own hair, I don't do it all client was, her appointment was at 12. I had a meeting with my sorority at 10. While I was on that Zoom call for the meeting, I was doing some of the retyping in my hair. And so I'll probably do it maybe for another 20, 30 minutes, and then I'm going to get on with my day. Because this is actually, what, the first Saturday? I worked, yeah, 2 Saturdays in a row. 2 Saturdays in a row and a Sunday. So I plan to enjoy this Saturday, even if I just relax, do nothing, if I just retighten my hair. But I gotta go to the grocery store. I need, like, I don't like grocery shopping, but I need to go and get some things. I'm short on fruit. I need some more paper towel. I do not look forward to grocery shopping, and that was me before the prices even started going sky high. But yeah, but that's all I wanted to talk about, to show you guys my setup and kind of give you a little bit of insight into the life of a home salon owner. Oh yeah, and while I was preparing for her to come, I even put my dogs away. Like I usually let them like stay out until the client actually gets here. But then I was like, well, let me go ahead and get them situated. So I put my little pup in the cage, and then my big dog, Honey, I put her in the room too, but because she doesn't get caged because she wasn't having it. So what I did, but I also wouldn't want her walking out, while the client is here, because sometimes Honey still want to see what's going on. And so I put the chain on her while she was laying down in the room. So I'm like, I done got myself all prepared for this client, this prospective client to come. She didn't show up. It's disappointing, but it's not the end of the world. Because when you go into this type of business, you have to know and expect these things to happen sometimes. So I'm okay. I hope she's okay. I started to lead with that, show the sympathetic side. Are you okay? I haven't heard from you. But I'll follow up. I'll follow up with her. But I felt like it was best for me to be business focused, because that was really because I didn't want to just, if I just reached out and said, oh, are you on your way? And it's already 15, 20 minutes later. What if she said, yes, I'm on my way now? Then you would have been pushing the appointment back from 12 until 12:30 or 12:45. That's very disrespectful of my time, because I had this set from 12 o'clock till maybe 1:30, depending on if she got her starter locks. Because that's the other thing. That's why I have the tool out, even though it's for a consultation, because during the consultation, if the client, is serious about their sister lock journey, starting that journey, we establish some test locks behind the ear. So I was prepared to do that for her, but no show, so no go. But anyway, until next time, I'm going to enjoy the rest of my weekend. You guys enjoy your weekend as well. Please, first of all, thank you for supporting the channel. Continue to like, share, tell your friends about it. And if you're not a